Hi everyone, blessed be. I wanted to show you today how to set up an outdoor altar space that you can use for whichever purpose you want. First of all, I took a wood slice and I carved a pentagram into it, as you can see. And then I flattened out the dirt and removed anything burnable and rubbed some of the dirt into the pentagram to make it show up. And then I just took a tea light candle. I don't recommend leaving anything outside that can poison the earth, so take your candle away when you're not using the altar space. Then I found stones in my garden. These are stones I've either collected from the seaside or used to be in old fish tanks that I've put in the garden. I like them because they're nice and rounded and smooth. You can use any pebbles or rocks that you like the look of. You don't have to use fancy crystals and things. So what I'm doing now is making a little stone circle around the piece of wood that I've placed down. And you can use any pebbles and stuff that you find. Doesn't have to be big ones, they can be small ones. So at the moment what I'm doing is I'm just having a look around for anything that I want to add. I literally just walked around my garden and just spotted pebbles and picked them up and then placed them around my altar space. So there's me just collecting a few more. It's nice to do this on a nice sunny day when it's quite relaxing and you can just see the little stones shining in the sunshine, or it's just nice to do this when it's a nice sunny day, just to add that sort of nice, sort of warm, happy vibe to your little outdoor altar setting. I've used a wood slice because it's biodegradable, it's not going to harm the earth, and obviously I'm using pebbles and things because they're not going to harm the earth either. And like I said, I would just remove the candle when I go indoors and just use the candle when I'm using the outdoor altar space. You don't want to place anything on the altar space outside that's going to be harmful for nature or not biodegradable. So this is what it looks like so far. And then I added some little sprigs of lavender that I picked from the bush that's right next to where this little altar space is set up. So nice fresh lavender. I place one piece of lavender on each point of the pentagram. And just decorate it intuitively, just decorate it with anything you feel would look nice, which is what I'm doing here. I've also got these yellow flowers that spring up everywhere in my garden every year. And whenever they go to seed, I always sprinkle them around to get more. And I decided to add some more colour to this by gathering some of those petals from those yellow flowers. I don't know what they're called, I just know that they're yellow and they're very pretty. And I placed one petal in each gap between the points of the pentagram. You have to excuse my hand getting in the way, it's just the position I had my phone so I could record. And if you find that your petals are blowing away, like you'll see mine start to do, I've got some like grit in the garden, that's out of an old fish tank as well, and I just found all the little sparkly bits and used those to place on top of the petals to hold them in place on the altar. And as you can see, I added a few more flowers and then lit my candle. And then I sat there peacefully, just enjoying the moment, enjoying the nature sounds and the calmness of the sitting here in the garden. And this is a great idea if you want somewhere outdoors where you can sit and meditate and relax. You can also use this to perform any little workings you want to do. It's a good place to place offerings. I have to be careful with offerings because I live not far from a restaurant and we'll get rats. So I have to be careful what offerings I put out. So I can't put food out. But if if this is in the woods, or if you're in an area where you can leave food offerings, then by all means leave food offerings on your altar for the nature around. For me personally, it's going to be a lot of like flowers and leaves and herbs, things that like are not going to attract rats and things into the garden. And I'll just burn a candle whenever I feel the need and sit and enjoy my little meditation space in the garden. And as you can see, you don't have to spend a lot of money for your practice. You can just use a old tree stump and some leaves and things and some rocks you found in the garden and a tea light candle, which is pennies. Hope you enjoyed the video. Blessed be, and bye for now.